What's going on, Buff Nation? I'm Angelo Pontello, breaking down this week's Buff Beat. The WT football team started their season out in Glendora, California, taking on Azusa Pacific. Despite losing 17-7, the defense put on quite a show, including 2 interceptions made by freshman Tobias Harris. The Buffs now gear up for their home opener against NEIA affiliate Oklahoma Panhandle State. Kickoff is scheduled for 6 p.m. at Kimbrough Memorial Stadium. Men's soccer also began their 2018 season this past week, and they currently sit at 1 win and 1 draw. After a 1-1 draw with Colorado Mesa last Thursday, the Buffs men's soccer team bounced back Monday night with a 3-1 victory over Colorado State Pueblo. Julio Vargas recorded his second hat trick of his WT career. The senior acknowledged that this wouldn't have been possible without the help of his team.
Let myself lose and score 3 goals, which reflects the hard work we put in practice and outside the pitch. But yeah, thankfully that we started at home with a positive win.
The Buffs traveled to the state of Colorado this weekend, taking on Adams State Friday and Fort Lewis Sunday. Speaking of road trips, West Texas A&M's volleyball team is back on the road this weekend as they open up Lone Star Conference play against Cameron and MSU Texas. Per head coach Jason Scotch, last week's trip to Florida was just preparation.
So the other blessing about traveling like this is we weren't at a neutral site. We were at Tampa, and then we drove to Lakeland, Florida to go play at Florida Southern, and that was by design to make sure we're more ready for this weekend to then get out of our comfort zone about being at home.
The Lady Buffs look to improve their away record in 2018, as last season they finished 4-9. West Texas A&M's women's soccer team went 1-1 over Labor Day weekend as they lost to Colorado State Pueblo 2-0 on Saturday night, followed by a Monday matinee victory over University of Colorado Springs by a scoreline of 2-1. Colleen Jacob and Hannah Kelly Lusk put in first half goals that would end up being the difference in this grudge match against the defending South Central Region champs. The cross-country teams got off to a perfect start Saturday morning, as both the Lady Buffs and the number 18 Buffs won the team titles at the Buffalo Stampede. Ermanja Pletting won the women's race, while the men's race belonged to Batari Ruganegwa. Finally, men's and women's golf get ready for their upcoming classics. The Buffs are set to host the annual Ryan Palmer Invitational this Monday and Tuesday, while the Lady Buffs head out to Salinas, California for the Lady Otter Invitational. That's going to do it for this week's Buff Beat. For more information on stats, standings, and more, be sure to visit our website at GoBuffsGo.com. I'm Angelo Pontello saying so long, and we hope everyone has a blessed week. Go Buffs!